Hey, seekers. We have a night live. Hope you're all doing great. Happy full moon in Aquarius when I'm filming this. So, as you're joining, let me guys know let me guys let me know guys that you're in the room. Say hi to me in the chat. That'd be great. Feel free to press the like button. That'd be even greater. Thank you for your support. So, I thought it'd be nice to try something new in addition to everything we do already. Because a lot of times, hello, widow's wisdom, soul flower, hi. Thank you for joining. So I've noticed that after my readings, a lot of you guys have questions in the comment section. You ask things in regards to the reading, how it applies to you, if it applies to you, and so on. So I thought it'd be nice to give you an opportunity after each reading to ask me personal questions, how the reading specifically applies to you, right? Let's say I said something today, I just posted the Virgo reading like about 3 hours ago, a few hours ago. Let's say you watched it and you really liked it or resonated with it or uncertain about something. This is where you can pop in and literally ask for a private reading in regards to that reading. Okay. So it's via Super Chat or PayPal. The explanation is below in the description box. You can either do Super Chat or PayPal, and PayPal is $22. Via Super Chat is $33, depending on what you prefer, what is more comfortable for you. And then you can ask me a question for the cards or for me about you and how the reading applies to you. So let me know if that's something that you want to do. I see people joining now after the explanation. So if you're not sure what this is about, let me know. If you already know what this is about, feel free to start. Let me know if you have a question. The Virgo reading that I posted today, I'm sorry, was really good. It was amazing, actually. It was very romantic. It was very positive. Um, it had its complications because, well, life. There seems to be potentially some sort of that, literally just that. Something needs to break. It's literally what I was about to say, and then the cards kind of broke. Something needs to break. So this is the time of breakups and separations and unions. Um, so it's not very surprising. Hello, Rebecca Babeka. Thank you, ladies, for joining. Does anyone has a question about the reading or about anything else? Let me know, because that's pretty much the point of this. I will wait a little longer to give opportunity for more people to join. We're only like 3 minutes in. I'm not sure. Maybe less people will join because I specified that it's Virgo, but it's open to other signs. Okay, maybe I should have been more clear about that. It's open for other signs. Maybe if you have Virgo in your chart or you're cross watching for a Virgo, right? It can also apply to you. Rebecca, yes, I'm going to PayPal you for a question. Just haven't got to it. Okay, cool. So uh, this is the time to get to it. Once I'm done, guys, sometimes when I do these things, then like a day later, someone tries to do that through the comments, and it's like, no, it's for now. It's for when I'm doing the live. So um, do it right now so I can answer you right now. Widow's Wisdom, thank you for the $4.99. Oh, you're welcome. You're most welcome. You could have if you want to add a little more and get a question answered, you can do that. But I really, really appreciate your super chat anyway. Thank you for the $4.99. I'm glad that it was on point and that you loved it. And I'm grateful that you watched. And thank you for joining. You guys, I'm really happy to have you guys. I don't know if I say this enough. I just ordered a sword online. I just did that. I just ordered a sword. a Game of Thrones sword, just to be exact. I ordered online a sword of Game of Thrones. I just felt like sharing, in case you didn't think I'm geeky enough, just to give you like, just to drive it home, just the level of geekiness. I'm the girl that orders swords online from Game of Thrones. It's so pretty, and I always wanted to have a sword, so why not? So I know Rebecca is on it. Rebecca is about to ask a question. You guys, don't wait until I'm finished with one question to do it yourself. Do it yourself, and I'll see it. I'll receive it either here in Super Chat or on PayPal, depending on how you do it. And I'll just get to you the next one. They'll just be aligned, and that way it will flow, and we won't have to wait in between, because I'm not going to be here too long. I'm not going to wait here and hang out and wait for it. Rebecca, I got $22 from Rebecca. Thank you. I love you too, lady. You didn't write your question, my love. Let's see. Maybe I missed it. I'm going to go inside and see. Maybe you did write a question in the notes. And if not, then write it right here, okay? Let's see. Sorry, my internet is a little, my phone, not my internet, my phone is a little sluggish. It's sluggish. If you're not into asking a personal question yourself and you're tuning in, you can receive answers vicariously through other people's questions. So feel free to hang out with us, watch the video either right now in live or afterwards, the recording, because nothing is coincidental. And if you stumbled upon here, maybe you're going to hear a message that applies to you. Okay, I gotta love you, lady, but that's not a question. Yeah, write me the question in the notes. I'm assuming you're writing it right now. So I'm going to wait for it. So let's tap into Rebecca's energy. Rebecca, my seeker, who's about to ask a question about the Virgo reading. Widow's Wisdom, Soulflower. I'm happy that the reading was on point for you, because it was a really good reading. Exceptionally positive, like very magical positive. Rebecca, I'm waiting for your, oh, here it is. Okay. Yes, I just was able to get to it. Just got home, got kids. Okay. My question is, was this reading for me? I'm not very good at these questions. It's okay, love. All right. Let's ask if the Virgo reading of today was applicable to Rebecca. Okay. Feel free to write me your date of birth. All of you, when you're asking me a question, always feel comfortable in adding your date of birth. It helps me tap into you specifically, just so you know. Okay, let's see how the Virgo reading from today, where we're done fighting and there's love at first sight vibe coming in. How does it apply to Rebecca, specifically, personally to Rebecca? Cards, please tap into Rebecca and tell Rebecca. Here's the Virgo reading from today. Does it apply to Rebecca personally? Rebecca, take a moment, breathe in and ask, tap in here, right? Ask if the reading applies to you. Hello, new joiners. How does the Virgo reading apply to Rebecca? So the cards are shuffling for a long time. Interesting. It's trying to. I'm sensing. I'm picking up that it's trying to pick up on your energy, Rebecca. I need you to breathe, to sit still, and focus on the question. I don't know what you're doing there, but if you're not still, either physically or in mind, I need you to sit quietly. And if you are sitting still, then have your mind still. Does that make sense? Focus. Okay, that's a more accurate question that might help. Is the person from this reading the person you're thinking about from your past? Probably not. It wasn't much of a past type of reading. That wasn't the vibe, but let's see. It's a King of Pentacles. It's someone who, it's either, not limited to, it's either an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and or someone who has the characteristics of earth realm, meaning very grounded, stable, loyal, reliable, present, what's the word, containing. Let's see more. Show me more about this person for Rebecca. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. February 19. You're an Aquarius. Okay. And the Fool. Tell me more about this person. Love life for Rebecca in reference to the Virgo reading. And the Hierophant. Okay, I'm seeing a strong earth energy. Someone who's not just connected and grounded in the material world, aka finances, daily mundane tasks, on top of things. But there's also a spiritual aspect to the earth energy to them. This person is capable to tap into the wisdom of the present. On one hand, they're very grounded, like I said, but they're also very open-minded. They exist both in the present and in potentials and other possibilities, which is a rare characteristic, by the way. Being able to be broad-minded and spiritual and expansive simultaneously to being grounded and present is not an easy feat to achieve. Most of us are either in the spirit realm or in the earthly realm. And the ideal balance is both, because spirituality is the spirit of reality. They're not really attached. So I'm picking up on a masculine energy that is very wise, very expansive, but also really, really knows how to work in the present with life. And they're loyal, and they're a great listener, and they're a great conversationalist, and they're someone very, very trustworthy that you can also have adventures with. So I don't know if it's this person from your past. If it sounds like them, it could be, but it could be someone new. This could be someone that you met recently or are about to meet. And it will have a very deep friendship. The point is that it has a loyal, respectful friendship. Okay. If this sounds like that person, it could be. If it doesn't sound like that person, and I can tell you it's not, it's someone else. Possibly new. Okay. Will this person come into Rebecca's life soon? No, you know what? Is this person already in Rebecca's life? Is she familiar with him? Is Rebecca already familiar with him? Oh, something flipped. Three of Cups. You know this person. You met them somewhere public, event, party, gathering. There were other people around you. Any message for Rebecca about this moving forward? What does Rebecca needs to know now moving forward about this person, about this connection? If you have not, then you will. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you're not gonna be about that when you meet them, or when you met them. You weren't focused on love or dating. You were either doing something that has to do with you, or you were focused on yourself. You were just doing your thing. You were looking great while doing it. This could have to do with work. This could have to do with friendships, but you were not, you weren't like on a dating app, or you're not going to meet that person on a dating app. It's either going to be like it's not going to be something that is geared towards romance, right? It's either work or something like a hobby, something to do with you, or you're just minding your own business and somehow it happens. Okay? But I do see something very positive for you, Rebecca, and it does look like there's correlation with the reading for you. Let me know how it sounds. Cool. Any other hints here? No. A lot of earth energy though. Anybody else? We can make it short. I actually don't want to do these lives too long, but I will continue doing them as they gain popularity. And if not, then not. It's really up to you guys if you like them or not. So if you want me to keep doing this, I'm sorry, then, show me that you like it. Like, I see new people have joined. So guys, this is specifically questions that are about the reading that I posted today about Virgo. For Virgo season, the Taroscope. And happy birthday to all Virgos, by the way. So if you want to ask a personal question about that. Oh, I just did. Graciela. Thank you, Graciela, for the $40. Where are you? Yeah, Rebecca, interesting. Okay, I hope good interesting. Graciela, what's your question, my love? Graciela is a patron and has been around my channel for so long and has been such a great supporter. I really appreciate you. Thank you. And I'll just mention thank you to my patrons, to my channel members. If you're not familiar, you can become a channel member. It's $1.99 per month that you can cancel anytime. And it's just a way to support the hours of free readings and messages and guidance and spiritual coaching that I give here on YouTube, regardless of the other content that I post for sale on other platforms. So if you want to, if you want to reciprocate the energy that I'm doing, it's super easy, super mild, and it's, it adds up. So it's very helpful. You can become a channel member and you can cancel whenever you want. It's not a big deal. Okay? Just so you know, you have that possibility. Graciela, no questions, but you can pull cards. So things. Okay, cool. So this is focusing on the Virgo reading that I posted today. So if you haven't seen it, I'm going to ask if it applies to you somehow. I appreciate all your work. So thanks again. Thank you. So Graciela, because this is geared towards the Virgo reading that I posted today, I'm going to ask if it applies to you. If you haven't seen it, then listen to my answer now to what we pull, and then go and watch it and see if it connects or what you can get out of it. Rebecca, yes, still not sure who it is. Maybe it will be somebody new at a class I'm about to attend. Hope I can get my mind off of it all. Maybe. Okay. Oh, you saw the Virgo reading and spot on? Awesome. Okay. Any messages for Graciela regarding the messages from the Virgo reading? How it specifically and personally applies to Graciela. Okay. How does the Virgo reading from today applies to Graciela? And to what extent and to what accuracy? Tap into Graciela, please. Graciela. You're also having like a long shuffle. Interesting. Both of you have in common that your energy is very reserved and very guarded, which is generally good, but you should know that because when you close a door, you close it to everything. So like right now, it's a challenge for me to tap into you, right? So keep that in mind. Hey, better to be protected for a while completely than exposed and in danger. So it's okay if you need some time to be in the other extreme until you find your balance. But just so you know that right now your energies are very, very closed off. Okay. But with permission from Graciela, show me the connection from the Virgo reading today to Graciela's personal life. Is the love story that we saw there applies to her? Judgment. Spirit is trying to wake you up to something, Graciela. Show me more. Four of Wands. Okay. Wow. Page of Wands, Knight of Cups, and Nine of Swords. So, Graciela, this is a message that it could potentially really apply to you, but you're blocking it off. There's a lot of good stuff that are trying to kind of get to you, people trying to communicate with you, suitors trying to catch your attention. But it seems like you're not really focusing on them or not really seeing them. Your energy is, as I said, closed off and timid, which again, no judgments. And I personally know your story and what you've Rebecca, welcome to we have a new channel member. Thank you for joining the channel members. Yay. That's fun. Thank you. Yeah, I forgot to mention it gives you guys like on chats, on live chats, like it makes you stand out. Cool. Anyway, so Graciela, Spirit is trying to be like, yo, girl, you have people interested in you, or you have a special person that it really enjoys spending time with you and you enjoy spending time with them. And there's possibly a little back and forth flirtation, or they're trying to reach out to you here and there, but you're a little bit closed off because of what you're going through or what you went through. So it's just to keep you conscientious to the fact that the reading is potentially really applying to you, but you gotta allow it. If you're blocking it off, if you're blocking that energy, or you're blocking that person, or you're blocking, basically it tells you, listen, giving an opportunity to people, let's say it's dating or being back, trying to connect with people or with men, it's scary. And the fear shows here very much so. You have a lot of anxiety. It will happen in your own time. Like even what I'm saying right now, it's not meant to push you or to force you or to make you feel like you have to give a chance to someone or open up. You don't. It's just Spirit saying it's around you. It exists for you. And as soon as you're ready, it will apply. Does that make sense? Also, there is a possibility that you're giving attention to fuckboys. If you recognize the dude as a fuckboy in the beginning, if there's the red flag, if there's sirens going off, listen to it. You don't need no fuckboy vibes. You've had enough of that. And I feel like you're way more conscientious now. You recognize it way easier. Graciela, I agree. Thanks. Great. You're at a point right now that you recognize it way better because you worked on your sense of worth and value. So when someone is playing games or is acting like BS, you recognize it easier. So you listen to yourself. You can trust that instinct. Okay, great. So when you see them, be like, peace out, motherfucker. Motherfucker. Have you seen Californication? Motherfucker. You gotta see it. Oh, the full moon is gorgeous. It's like, I don't know if you can see the full moon there. I don't think so. Can you? There it is. You see it? Wait. Right there. You see the full moon? Aquarius energy. May God help us. May God help us. I love Aquarius. I love Aquarius energy, but there has been so much Aquarius energy recently in such a electricity way that okay. Thank you, Graciela. I appreciate you. Okay. Anyone else? We had Rebecca. We had Graciela. I saw that a few of you wrote in the chat. I'm not ignoring you on purpose. It's just this is like a very specific type of live. So if you want to ask a question, you're more than welcome to send PayPal or Super Chat. I do often do live that I'm just giving readings to all the signs, and it's not like that, which you're always welcome to join. So don't worry about it. But if you're interested, then you can do so now. Someone is writing about angel numbers. Well, when you're seeing angel numbers, you first of all, you gotta figure out what it means to you individually, because it could be a subjective message. So if the numbers hold a specific meaning, like a date of birth or a special date in time of an event, so it holds a subjective message. Otherwise, numbers, you have them, you can just Google the meaning of the number. And if it's multiplied, it's just stronger, more potent meaning. The meaning of that number is stronger and more emphasized. Okay. All right. Let's see if we have anyone else. If not, we'll call it a night, call it an evening. And this was fun, so I might do it again for the next reading. And as long as it works and continues, then I'll continue doing that. So if you're not a Virgo and you're watching and you want me to do that for your sign as well, make sure to tune in on that day and send a question so I'll know you guys like it. Okay. If you're doing it right now, let me know in the chat so I know to wait for you. So I won't hang up before I get your message. Okay, in the meantime, let's talk a little bit. Tarot Masterclass. If you're not familiar, I have an online Tarot Masterclass, Bunkai, where I teach how to read tarot, of course, but also the Bunkai, meaning the secret applications. Bunkai is a term in Japanese for martial arts that basically talks about the applications of the movements. So tarot, you have, awakening. Great, but it's so much more than that. There are archetypes, there are mythologies, there are layers and layers of meaning and interpretation for each card, also how they interact together. So I really go deep into the interpretations of each card and their stories, their archetypes, their Greek mythology, the classic interpretation, the modern slang-like interpretation. So check it out if you want to learn how to be a tarochi. And if you want to go through a shamanic journey with me, because I teach spiritual teachings over there as I go through the teachings. Okay, we received another one. Sorry, just let me go into it because my phone jumped out of it. Okay, let's hope it let me sign in. Touch ID, you got it. Oh my God, always ask me for passwords. I don't remember my own passwords. Jesus, Moses. There we go. I think it remembers it for me. Okay, there we go. Found you. It's thinking. Okay. Another one? No, that was the first one. Okay, there it is. Soul flower. It's the Widow Wisdom, right? This is Gina from Widow's Wisdom. Okay. So, got you, lady. Thank you for the $22. So, I lost my twin flame in 2018. Will someone new come in? Will they come in by Libra season? Okay. So when you say lost, what do you mean by that? Do you mean broke up? Or do you mean lost? Honey, can you clarify what do you mean by lost? Just in brief, like in a word or two, just so I know the level of loss. Okay. I figured. I'm sorry. So I'm very, very sorry for your loss. That's first. In 2018, I lost my baby dog in 2018. He was also a very deep soulmate. He was like a son to me. 2018 was a year of a bridge. A lot of souls passed on. It was it was a very difficult year. I know people consider 2020 as the horror, but to me, 2018 was one of the darkest years, in my view, not just personally, but for people. So just know that you're not alone. There was something going on. Okay, and a lot of souls have moved on in ways that we understand or don't understand. It can be beyond us, and I'm not saying it in a way to give comfort. I'm not one of those people. I think loss and grief, it's just pain and it just lasts, and we learn to live with it. And I wouldn't patronize anyone to tell them that, oh, you should be whatever. You shouldn't be anything. You should be the way you are, and feel the way you feel. That's A. So I just want to validate you for whether you feel better or not. It's okay. Let's see if someone new is coming in. As for specifically twin flame, I made a video about twin flame, soulmate, karmic connections, where I explain about them and the differences. It's on my 13th element playlist. It's called Timeless Love. The T on twin flames, soulmates, and karmics. It's on my 13th element playlist. So I do recommend you to watch it. Just because you use the term twin flame, I think it will be good if you'd watch it. And anyone watching this that thinks in terms of twin flames, soulmates, and karmics, which is fine, watch that video. Okay? Great. And you're September 6th. So, soul flower about love. Love for soul flower, and will it come in by Libra season? Soul flower, September 6th. Was the Virgo reading today applicable to soul flower? Two of Swords. I'm going to pull more cards and then I'm going to start talking. Show me more, please, for love for soul flower. Knight of Cups, Four of Wands. Okay. I feel like there's already someone in your life, but the thing is, I don't think you're done with grief, which is why you're possibly not open to them or not quite aware of them, which is really okay. I don't want you to take any sort of judgment from this. It's actually really important that you allow yourself to take as much time as you need to heal. Not to forget about it, not to stop hurting or missing, but just to naturally feel better. Like, nothing about the process of healing includes pushing. You're not going to push a broken limb to heal, right? So you can't push your psyche or your heart. It's as simple as that. So take the time that you need. I think you're expecting yourself to already be open to love. And in your mind, you're already in the goal of, well, life is supposed to be about love, which is true. But that includes self-love. And that includes self-care, and that includes being kind to yourself, and that includes being generous with yourself and understanding when you're ready and when you're not ready. Currently, you're not entirely ready emotionally. And that's okay. Any other clarity other than this? Anything else? Show me more, please, about this. More guidance about love life. Self-love. Three of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. You're doing a lot of great stuff when it comes to your creativity and to your own success. Work, career. You're doing something really well. That it's going to succeed if it's not already successful. So guidance from Spirit now is to focus on things that really make you feel empowered and good about yourself. And to not focus on love. Love will come, and I know it's the most annoying thing to hear. And I'm sorry that I'm the one who's also saying it. But it will come when it wants to and when it needs to. But the cards are really guiding you and saying, yes, you will have it. Just don't overthink about it or don't focus on it. Focus on emotionally healing and simultaneously doing the things that you're doing right now for yourself. And then it will come. I don't think that you'll specifically to answer, if I have to say specifically by Libra season, I don't think so. I think you're still in healing mode modality, which is absolutely fine. But you need more time. Okay? Now, time is a very elusive word. And I don't really like to give timelines in premonitions. Just try to forget about it. Not forget about it, but not behave as if you're constantly on top of that, right? Thank you so much. You're absolutely right. I just needed validation. Great. Well, there you have it. This is your validation. Take your time. As long as it maybe. All right? And watch that video. It's super helpful. And thank you. All right, cool. Anyone else? We had 3 lovely ladies ask questions. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Is there anyone else who wants to ask a question before we call it a night? This is fun. I'm going to do it for the next reading as well. Each time that this works and we have people asking questions, I'll probably decide to do it again for the next one. I'm going to wait a little bit. Okay, so I already told you about Tarot Masterclass. There's also Karmic Shift and Liberation. I did Karmic Shift and Liberation. It's a special project for the decade, the 2020s through the 2030s, for the next 9 years. I did one for each zodiac sign. Sorry, let me put this on. I did one for each zodiac sign. And it's a big spread, 17 cards, plus oracles, plus runes, where we look into your karma, past lifetime karma, generational karma, and present lifetime karma that you have created in this lifetime. And all 3 of those types of karma, how they affect your love life, your career path, and your spiritual growth. It goes really, really deep. It's long readings. They have very strong healing power. I recommend watching your South Node, your karmic placements or past lifetime placements, like your 8th house, your 12th house, your South Node, Saturn, Pluto, or whatever you feel like is strongly like an energy that's coming through at this time in your life in a karmic way, in an intense way that you feel like you're stuck in a loop and it's hard for you to resolve or to break out of. Okay, so that's what it's supposed to help. You have it for unlimited streaming, all the signs on tier number 3 on Patreon, or you can have it for separate purchasing on Vimeo. Okay, link is below. If you want to see a free example before you're making a purchase of any of them, check out the one that I did for Ophiuchus. It's free on my channel. It's also on the 13th Element playlist or on the Ophiuchus playlist. It's called The Immigrant's Empire. Okay, Karmic Shift and Liberation, The Immigrant's Empire. I strongly recommend watching one or a few of those videos. If you don't know your chart and you don't know your signs, first go to astro-seek.com or astro.com and have your free natal chart done. All you have to do is know your time of birth. Okay, but if you don't know your time of birth and you don't want to do that, just watch your sun sign. It's also just fine. Okay. I don't think I got another. Okay, guys, I guess this is my cue. We had 3 lovely seekers. So thank you so much. Happy full moon in Aquarius. Second one in a month. And I feel the planets. I feel their energies physically. I'm just going to share with you, right? So Uranus is in Taurus, right? Uranus is the new ruler of Aquarius. And I believe it aligns way more with the energy of Aquarius than Saturn does. So I really connect to the connection between Uranus and Aquarius. Okay, so Uranus is now in Taurus. So there's already a lot, I'm a Taurus. So there's already a lot of strong Aquarian energy in my system because of Uranus. And it's fixed air and fixed earth. It's like breaking my cells and rearranging them. And it's already painful. But then to add to that, the full moon in Aquarius twice. I was born on a full moon, and I feel the energies of all full moons. So most especially if it's a full moon in a sign that is already really much in my energy. And so bottom line, what I'm trying to say, I'm physically exhausted and I'm energetically like all over the place. Yeah. That was a little personal share. Rebecca, passwords, yeah, that's why I don't follow the rules, and I always choose the same to save password for everything. Otherwise, I would never know. Yeah. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you real soon. I love you guys. I'll see you again tomorrow. Okay. Bye.